David Hume, 1711 through 1776. Even the existence and autonomy of a self comes under attack. But where, according to Hume, is the I that I refer to when I say I believe? Thus our belief that there is an I within our minds is an illusion. The idea of the self or the soul is thus an illusion, according to Hume. Hume goes on to say that yet another illusion we possess is our faith in the existence of the external world. I would say to this that skepticism in the existence of existence itself becomes a major component of philosophical debate. There is no doubt that we cannot unequivocally prove our existence, nor can we unequivocally prove the existence of the external world. Nor, for that matter, can we unequivocally prove the existence of an existence outside the eternal world itself. We cannot prove we exist. We cannot prove we have a reason for existing. We cannot prove the sun exists, the stars exist, and the planet exists. We cannot prove there is a whole. We cannot prove singularity exists any more than we can prove multiplicity of elements comprising the whole. But through rationality, we can prove beyond a reasonable doubt. Science represents one of our three primary perceptual tools. Science represents our ability to observe and measure. But science does not operate upon the basis of unequivocal proof. Science relies upon observation, measurement. Science operates on the base that observing and measuring the unequivocal provability regarding the physical is an impossibility. Science operates on the basis that we must define the physical as best we can and move on from there. And what of religion? Religion represents a second of our three primary perceptual tools. Religion represents our ability to believe and have faith in. But religion, like science, does not operate on the basis of unequivocal proof. Religion relies upon beliefs, faith. Religion operates on the basis that unequivocal provability regarding the non-physical is an impossibility. Religion operates on the basis that we must define the non-physical as best we can and move on from there. Why then does philosophy place such an impossible burden upon itself? Why does philosophy, why do we expect our third primary perceptual tool, our ability to reason, to operate upon the basis of unequivocal proofs? Why can't philosophy, as do religion and science, accept the concept that there are no unequivocal proofs as to what does and does not exist, as to whether or not the very concept of existence itself is a fact? If philosophy were to accept the concept that at least presently there is no such thing as an unequivocal proof, then philosophy would be able to come to terms with itself, find some inner peace, and accept science's premise that the eternal world does exist, and accept religion's premise that the non-physical does exist, and move on from there, just as religion and science do within their own fields of study. With this willingness to accept its limitations, philosophy would find itself in a position to support three basic premises. 1. I, you, multiplicity of individuality exists. 2. The physical, action, process, the universe exists. And 3. The non-physical, the whole, singularity, God, if you will, exists. The point, the work, known as the War and Peace of a New Metaphysical Perception, which can be found on my websites, is the product of a philosophical acceptance of reason's inability to establish unequivocal proofs. The result is clearly a rational, clearly a reasonable, clearly a demonstration not only that we exist, but we exist for a reason. Thank you for coming.